everyone, welcome back to the video, and in this video we are going to understand about the ceiling height as per the OBC 9.5.3. Okay, let's start it. So why it is important and why do we have to care about the minimum ceiling height? So there are so many reasons, but I cover here only 5 reasons. So first one is safety and comfort. So it's really good for the ventilation as well if you have a good ceiling height. Apart from that, it is impact the property value, so that's good. If you have really good ceiling height, that means you have natural light distribution. It's really good, like you can put more windows and stuff and you have really good natural light. Overall, all of these is impact the psychology of the human being, and that is why Ontario Building Code covers the minimum ceiling height. Okay, so let's start with the second suite. For the second suite, we have specific clause in the Ontario Building Code 9.5.3.1 sentence 2 and 3. So let's read this sentence and try to understand. So sentence 2 is ceiling heights in the secondary suite shall be not less than 1.95. So basically in any case we must need to follow 1.95 meter. Okay, so ceiling height needs to be 1.95. Another sentence 3, it's clear height under beams and ducting in a secondary suite shall be not less than 1.85. Okay, so what is that means? We need 1.95 for the ceiling, but in the old house or like most of the basement, they have lots of beams and ducts, so they give us a leverage that instead of getting 1.95, if we are slightly less, let's say 1.85, it is fine. Alright, to understand sentence 3, let's take one good example so we can see that. So for the 9.5.3.1 sentence 3, let's see this example. In the basement, let's say we have the legal second suite and these dash lines are showing the beam. If we have a beam or a duct, basically we must have to follow the 1.85 in these areas, in the highlighted area. Other areas like these ones, we must need 1.95. Okay, so that's good. What about the other areas? So let's see the table 9.5.3.1. Here we have all the different areas and different requirements for the ceiling height. All of these are almost similar, only numbers are changing. So what I'm going to do is explain the living room right now. Once you understand the living room, then you can do it by yourself for the bedroom and basement and all other stuff. Okay, let's start with the living room. To understand this, we'll take one good example. In the BCIN exams also they have this kind of example. Okay, so highlighted yellow part is the beam lines, you have to see that. Okay, and then let's read the question. Living room area is 100 square feet, height in this area is 2300 mm. Okay, underside of beam area, underside of beam area is 10 square feet and height in this area is 2100 mm. Alright, is it allowed or not? Basically they are asking that is this going to be past Ontario Building Code minimum ceiling height or not? Alright, so let's figure out this. Start with the table. Open the table 9.5.3.1 where we have all the room ceiling heights. Okay, and specifically for the living room, let's start with that. 2300 mm or at least 75% of the required floor area with a clear height of 2100 mm at any point over the required area, and then they are going to approve it. Okay, so basically in this area we need 2300 mm and this area needs to be more than 75% or at least 75%. Like sometimes, let's say if you put beam here, then duct here and cover the half of the living room with the less height, they are not going to allow it. You need bare minimum 75%. And this highlighted area, if you get 2100 mm, it is fine. Alright, so now you know that how to calculate for the living room. You are going to do it by yourself for the other areas as I told you from the table. Let's learn something else on the next video. Alright, thank you.